Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream again. The 15th of March. I've been ranging for a couple hours now, so let's see if we can get some trades taken today. Gonna let in the Zoom chat right now, and then have a fun time again. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
How are you, man?
Hey, I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice. Had a fun weekend?
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Okay,
You?
that's nice. Yeah, it was okay.
Nice, man. What do you do?
Uh, not much. Not much actually. On Saturday afternoon, I threw like a little get together at my office from
Oh,
8
nice.
o'clock until 5 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
Morning, guys.
Hey, morning.
And what more?
What, me?
Just a small party.
Yeah, just a small party between friends. I think there was like 6 people total, so technically was still following Corona rules and everything.
Yeah. Fuck the rules. Mm. Had a pretty busy weekend.
Hmm. What were you up to?
I was still selling my car. All these people were reacting to the thing,
Mm.
and it's really annoying.
Are you getting a lot
Really.
of joke offers or?
Yeah, man. Oh, the joke offer is really annoying. It's like no one can normally bid on a car.
Is $20 okay?
Yeah, but for real. Can I pick it up for free?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
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 Putting the YouTube link in the Slack. In the Zoom chat. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Looking for a close below 930 and a close above like 152.30 for buys or sells. But need to look onto some levels, a time frame. Yeah, the only issue is that you have that 4 hour resistance right here. But I think if we already start closing above like 30, 40, you'd eventually start pushing up to retest this high. Because at the end of the day, we made some sort of a retracement, and now we're pushing slowly back up. But sells will definitely get into play if we start closing below, because then we're gonna start respecting this 4 hour resistance. about gold?
Gold, I think gold is pretty good below 1720 to
Yeah.
1722. I think we're gonna have an amazing move down. But if we look, it's yeah, delicate because on the daily we're not sure if today we're gonna go bullish or bearish, so we just need to wait for
Yeah.
we just need to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe it made this week down now for the daily to start flipping bullish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed.
You can see, as you can see, down just now. Maybe if it starts flipping, you can maybe take buys up to 36.
Yeah, fill the 4-hour wicks.
Yeah. GU
GU.
close below.
Yeah, there was a
Move already up,
confirmation
yeah.
on GU. Yeah, some people in the Slack took it. I think yeah, if you took it based on the close, it was pretty good. You got 11, 12 pips out of it. But
Let's
if you
see.
took an impulse entry, then you got only 7 pips.
Yeah.
But I think taking it on the close was pretty good.
Yeah, I think it went down straight away, right?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, it did
Yeah,
go
it did.
first down, and then it went first down to 10 pips, and then
And
rejected.
then rejected up, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if you use the 15-minute stop right here, you only would have had it like a 5 to 7, 8 pip stop.
Yeah, on 30-minute it was 8 pips, so
30-minute 8 pips?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. I was in the 1 hour before. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
That's really good. Makes a lot of sense. Uh, yeah, I prefer GJ to close like above, around like 40 to 50, around that level.
Do you have a
Big
bias on GJ? Or is it just
Not
incredible?
really. Maybe I have a higher time frame bias based on the daily, maybe filling this wick.
Mm-hmm.
And we just created the support again. So we went up, created support. We're back on that level now, so we could continue moving up. But I think once we come up to this resistance, we could also reject off it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, right here, 4-hour resistance. So I think, or we could push through and fill this 4 hours daily wick, or yeah, gonna get sales below like 930, 925, continue further down to like 700, and on and on.
I see. Yeah, I think the bias is bullish in the sense that there's a higher probability for it to break above, but I would want it to break below because it's much nicer, much cleaner.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on one second. I wasn't paying attention. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the default bias is to go bullish to break above the range for GJ based on like what the 4-hour is printing, but I would much rather more prefer sells.
Yeah,
My English
yeah,
went out the
makes
window.
sense. Well, it's looking pretty good. The only problem is that our range is not that massive, but I think you could also target like 230.
Hmm.
Selling range is a bit bigger, I think. Yeah, first target 20 pips and then 30 pips. Yeah. Buying range could be a bit small for now. If it closes like this, we got such high probability of filling that wick because we're closing above 1 hour resistance as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I sent a chart of what GJ looks like all the way to the left. There is basically just a little range up to 0.17, no, 170.
Oh yes. I had a 4 hour resistance at 420.
Yeah, I think ultimately we can get to 0.300, 150 to 300.
Yeah. But I think if it closes like this, it's still pretty good.
Hmm.
Closing outside of a consolidation area which we've been in for very long now, like 7 hours.
Yeah, so there should be some good volume coming out of it.
Yeah. Otherwise, good old fake up. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I would have my stops just below the 30-minute candle at like 80, 85. Good morning, Mugigo. Yeah, I think they can buy us up to fill that wick. Looks pretty solid.
Yeah, fill the wick. It is possible. Uh, if you use fixed lots, then you just click input risk, and then you can input like whatever lot you want to use.
Yeah, and remove the other numbers at the other sections. Otherwise, it's not going to work. At least I do that. I don't know if you have that problem. Hey, Master?
Which problem?
Well, if I put in the numbers, I need to remove the other numbers from the other sections for it to work on fixed.
Which sections?
Of the percentage risk or the other ones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know. I don't know about that. I haven't experienced it. Oh, Parab became the host again now. by the
Oh,
way.
yeah, it probably was internet. Perfect. Is my screen not sharing anyone up? Good now.
I hope nobody got in on the impulsive entry.
Oh no.
G'day, guys.
Good morning.
Good
How are you,
morning.
man?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I caught 9 and a bit pips on that red candle there. To
Which
the
one?
left. That one.
This one. Okay, yeah.
For sales.
So, okay.
Yeah. I closed most of the position, and I left the runner stop break even, but of course I got stopped out. I'm still looking at shorts because I don't even think it's going to fill that wick.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to. It doesn't feel like it's going to make it to
230.
Yeah, 30ish, 20.
I'm gonna give it a try, but if we close above, but it's
Now, if it breaks with volume in about it's almost London Open, I guess. Yeah, a couple of minutes.
yeah, that's Frankfurt Open. London Open is in 1 hour.
Oh, another hour, yeah. I actually made a mistake. I thought because the States started daylight saving, I thought England had started daylight saving as well. So, but it's still the same as last week. They start on the 28th March.
Yeah, daylight savings makes my head hurt when it comes to sessions sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's good for me when the clock moves 2 hours because we're still in daylight saving, but the States are in it. So Raja's stream starts at 9:30 p.m. for me instead of 10:30 p.m., which is a bit better.
Yeah.
And then at the end of March, it will start at 8:30 p.m., which is even better again.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, I still feel like it's there's a weakness to the volume.
Yeah.
As it's pushing to the upside. But you know, the 4 hour does look bullish, so actually on my Tradingview, I guess it's the same as yours, but I've got mine set to Australian time. So it's actually showing the chart as the 4 hour candle starting at 4 p.m. That was an hour. That was 2 hours ago. So that suggests daylight saving.
I got in with a smaller position at 41. Just and then if next 15 closes bullish above, I'll get my other position in.
I'm not in anything yet.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't like that 1 hour on GJ for longs. How it's rejecting the top.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, on the 1 hour, there's a small resistance at around 150, 157. If you look to the left.
Yeah. But I'm looking more on that higher time frame to just start going.
I took a short on gold earlier and got 30 pips.
Damn.
On CTrader, it's really clean. It's a really clean platform, CTrader.
Yeah, I'm maybe gonna go over to CTrader as well, because all the issues I have with MetaTrader.
Yeah, but I haven't been able to load magic keys on it.
Hmm.
I sent them an email, but I just.
I think gold is going to give us some amazing sells below 1722.
The CTrader is very responsive.
Yep.
Yeah, you just click buy or sell, bang, it's just in, and you can do the input, stop loss at entry and 10 pip profit type thing. You can automate it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
but I can't find where I found it before, so I I found the panel to do it, and then now I don't know where it is. So it's somewhere in there. But
Nice. I'm looking forward to what GJ is gonna do. Not doing much now.
what time do you have your Tradingview set at? Your local time?
Yeah, that's my time.
You're in England, right?
No, I'm in the Netherlands.
Oh, in the Netherlands. That's the same time as Great Britain, though, isn't it?
No, 1 hour.
GMT+1, I think.
Yep. I can click Amsterdam. Doesn't really matter. So.
Do you guys hear any music coming from my mic?
No.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, morning.
Yeah, hey, Master P.
Morning.
Morning, Frank. Yeah, I do like these buys that you've looked at. Just because the hourly candle has closed above that little range, and although the wick hasn't gone past that 150, 100, I still think you've got that range to go up. But
Yeah, it's
I've got SL at like 4.5 pips.
really.
And
Okay,
yeah,
what's it at?
below the,
It's like,
yeah, 4.5. Yeah, just below the 30 minutes. Yeah,
yeah, makes sense.
because I got in like a couple of pips off below yours.
Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it's whatever, man. Like if it doesn't
I'm
work,
in, yeah, I'm in with a small position, so doesn't
Mm.
really matter for me. If I want this 15 to close bullish above, and if it doesn't, no.
No. It's the hourly candle that really gave me a bit of confidence and how it closed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like if we start closing further above, yeah, then I might put my other positions in. Trying to use some dynamic risk this week, see how that goes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, nice look. Did you read the
Yeah.
message I sent you?
Ricky will also send me a big message about that.
Hmm.
Send it to you.
Yeah, what did Rakil tell you about the? Did you also send him the trade you took on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he tell you?
Worked out overall, but not for me.
Oh, did he? Oh, it wasn't.
I accidentally got out. Remember?
Oh yeah.
By the fault on MetaTrader or Magic Eats, one of the two, where it closed all of my position up.
Yeah, I overmanaged that trade, and he sent me a message like talking about dynamic risk and things like that. But yeah, that message I sent you, I think that's what I or we need to do.
Yeah, probably. We just try. I mean, don't try, never.
Yeah, exactly. Because our issue is that we enter with full position at at like a 1 hour close, and then obviously we're gonna have to wait around about 1 hour for it to play out. But
Yeah.
we're too impatient. So even if price goes in profits and then comes back, we're gonna start over managing it. So that's where
Yeah.
it's wrong. And we do that because it's the full position. So if we break down the position, then
you could also get lower entries at that moment, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And then those lower entries,
Get smaller risk.
Yeah, they're the entries that lower your risk overall. So you don't need to closing percentages here and there. You just take one entry on the candle close, set like a limit buy order wherever you want it to retrace, and then that's it. You just leave it running to TP. There's no management involved. But yeah, I'll need to look deeper into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I did it right now. I used a small percentage, and I'm gonna put in my other percentage in if the 15 starts closing bullish.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was thinking about entering another position at like 15, but I didn't do it.
I mean, over the weekend, I was going through my journals and all the trade I took last week.
Yeah.
What I discovered was most of my trades that I was spending about like 5-6 pips in profit, like in drawdown before it went and hit my TP. So this week I'll probably take my entries late. Like I've got the confirmation when it's like 5 pips or 6 pips in
Yeah.
drawdown, and then I'll add my position. That's what I'm
Your
looking
full
at this week.
position?
Half, and then when it hits my, if it comes to
-5.
my -5, I'll
Yeah, the
like
second half. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
no,
me
no,
too.
no, no, no. I'll enter like
Oh,
first in -5, and then enter in like when it comes and flips, when that candle comes and flips
okay, okay.
over, and then add my full position. Then and the rest of the position. That's what I'm like looking at. But having said that, if I miss the trade, I miss the trade. You know, I
Yeah.
will not chase it.
That makes sense.
Like psychology wise, I'll be like, if I miss this trade, I miss it. But this is my plan because last week I spent far too much time being in drawdown because I'm here to manage my capital and not like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's the that's what I'm looking at this week. So that's the
Yeah, I think a pretty good idea or this concept I'm working on with dynamic risk is it's pretty interesting because it's similar to impulse entries. And like you said, what I want to do is enter half position on candle open. And then even if candle goes 5 pips in profit and then comes back into drawdown, like -5 pip drawdown, I'm still going to add the second position so long it's in the first half of the candle. Because with Raja, he teaches us that impulse entries work best in the second half. So I think it makes sense that if you want to enter on, the liquidity wick, that you should enter in the first half.
Yeah.
But that's only if price already went into profit and then starts coming into a drawdown. Because if it starts coming into drawdown in the second half of the candle, then maybe you don't want to add any position and just leave the 50% you have open, leave that to hit stop loss, and then your loss is already 50% less than it would have been.
nice. I like that, man.
Yeah,
It's
so
like it's cool how like we think of ways to adapt to the change of market. When the market. I like
Yeah,
that, man.
but the thing is, we have to,
yeah, we
Yeah,
have to.
yeah.
Because
Look at it go down, man. Wow.
if we keep
Last
going,
minute. Last minute. I mean, we
yeah,
small all that anyway, so
It'll be fine.
hopefully it closes above 30. It's not going to. Yeah, it's fucked.
yeah, we need to adapt as well because this issue, I've been having it for a long time where I overmanage positions. So now there needs to be a change for me to see a change. And I
Yeah.
think a change is going to be with dynamic risk. But
Also, I'm not gonna look too much anymore on those 15-minute low breaks
yeah,
because it
true.
just price breaks the 15-minute low so many times before it goes up. So managing risk based on those, yeah, back in the days it made sense, but now it's just
Hmm.
breaks and then goes back up, and the breaks it goes back up.
Yeah, that's what I did Friday. Closed 50% at break even after 5-6 pips profit. And then once 15-minute broke the low, I closed everything.
Yeah.
But then 1 hour still ended up closing bullish like I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, in the gym. It breaks it and then it goes back up.
So last week, my entry probably would have been at the impulse of breaking the previous highs, like before the hourly candle closed.
But then
At
with
that
another
point,
position.
yeah, at this point right now, I'd probably be in like 4 or 5 pips drawdown. But right now, I'm in my I'm like 1 pip drawdown because I took an entry slightly later.
At 0.19, I added another position.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's only with a 3 pip stop, so.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly where
I'm only gonna lose €3 if it hits stop loss below the 30-minute candle. So that's no big at all.
Yeah, because now you're adding risk to where we used to manage.
Manage risk, yeah.
So yeah, and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because now you just leave this thing to hit stop loss, and even if it hits stop loss, you're gonna lose less. than
So
what you
I'm gonna
would
lose
have.
so small of what I intended
Exactly.
to lose on the other positions. If I would have been with my full lot right now, I would have already been in like how much 4 pip drawdown, I think, and that would have been already a lot of money right there, you know.
Yeah.
4 pip drawdown, and now I added another position, you know, at 0.19.
Mhm.
You know, that makes my trade a lot less risky.
Mhm.
Yeah, at the end you just cut and losses short. I mean, with dynamic risk, or if you manage in the trade.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's not about riding the losses, but also making sure you buy at a better offer.
Mm.
And if it goes down, it goes down. If it goes up, it goes up. It all depends on this 30-minute candle as well. About to hit stop loss right there. Yeah, I think it's gonna hit.
Yeah, the only saving grace is the psychological level of 152 flat.
Yeah.
And also the 30 minutes low. But other than
Yeah.
that, whatever, man.
Yeah. Waiting. Just wait. Ooh. Down.
Mm,
I'm still in.
I'm getting ready to short.
Yeah. It's good. About to create a fake out. I'm out. small loss.
Ricardo, what did you just mention about a fake out?
I did. I said fake out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you see a fake out?
Yeah. If you look on 30-minute time frame, we closed above.
Oh yeah, on the most recent.
Yeah. Are you gonna sell based on this candle close, Ricardo?
Yeah, I think so. I'll just wait and see what happens. It looks, in most of the volume push has been to the downside,
Yeah.
sort of just weekly going up. And that last push up that went to 152, what was that? 152, that actually made it to 106. It's just one of those spikes, sort of get a liquidity grab. And
Yeah, and there's also rejected that 1 hour resistance. Loads. Here.
so this
Rejected
would be
level.
my second short. But my first one was at right where it is now. It was at 99. But, I'm just going to wait a minute.
Are you gonna expect these levels to break?
I expect that to break. If I'm just looking at the 1 hour. Well, a long-term target would be 151, 240, 250.
Yeah.
And like the hourly has just, broken the open of the previous hourly.
Yeah.
4 hour has been going for 2.5 hours and sort of pushed down. So we'll just wait and see.
Yeah, it did respect that low though. 4 hour. But maybe it's gonna break now.
Yeah, it did respect the 151, 80, 895, I think it was around there.
Yeah. But we're also respecting the 4 hour resistance, so.
See where this 30-minute closes.
Yeah, I think like Luke said, we're respecting the 4-hour resistance, and the support we have is a 1 hour support. So if the bias is bearish, then that support should break, and then the daily can go create its lower wick. But I think the move is going to happen at London Open with this 1 hour closing.
I mean, basically, it's just ranging now. But
yeah.
Yeah. PJ doesn't know what it wants to do.
Not yet.
Down, up, down. Najim is in buys as well. I think he has a stop loss. Maybe plays below the 1 hour low. Where's your stop loss, Najim? I lost like not much at all. I used like 65-cent lot. I only lost like 14 euros.
That's pretty good.
It's like
Yeah, I
three
got hit
pips.
SL as well. First SL of the week.
I mean, the daily's nice and bullish. I mean, if it breaks above the 240, then it can continue on. But it's going to wait.
What I'm also looking to do soon is maybe start taking trades also based on 1 hour candles. just with 1 hour stops, because you see always those 1 hour stops are being respected as well. 15 lows are getting broken most of the time. 30 lows sometimes before price goes up, and more 15-minute lows than 30, 100%. And on the 30 you need to manage some risk probably, but at the end of the day those 1 hour lows are always getting respected most of the times, if you're advised, if the kind of close not in the good direction. So yeah. Got a chart in from the Gulag. Yeah, I think that's the best thing, because it's just a range. Maybe guys in the Zoomer Tradingview can tell some more about it. But makes sense, I think. See strong resistance right here. Close above.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you start seeing support above 1.39100, then that you can also start taking buys at that point.
Yeah.
If you see support. But yeah, safe idea is going to be above that level. That's smart.
We're missing some likes on the stream, man. 24 people in the Zoom, only 11 likes. Can't blame the people in the YouTube, only on the Zoom, you know. I sent the link in the chat, so if you guys could leave a like, that'd be awesome. Did you take it, Ricardo? Ricardo? You there?
Yep.
You in? Or not?
No, I haven't got in. I just got back.
Did close, but
Wait.
sort of.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just going to wait a second. It's still just sort of very slow.
Yeah.
It's all very slow.
Someone has a lot of background noise. I think it's you, Master.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it me? Oh.
Maybe if I put some music on, you hear it less loudly on the YouTube itself. Let me do that. I think it's good now. Yes, I'm gonna check your chart. Okay. I think it might also be good if you put some support and resistances on. I see this line right here. Personally, I don't trade any trend lines, so I can't tell you much about it. But close below, so maybe people that are trading trend lines could tell some more about it. But I think this could have been your entry right here, this candle, when it closed right here. Targeting maybe this level. Ooh, GJ Animal. Wow.
I'm glad I didn't get in that short.
Yeah. I might give my trade a second chance if we close above this level right here. Like 46, 45, or whatever it is.
Somebody just woke up in London and bought $1 billion worth of GJ and it pushed.
Yeah.
Now he's gone back to bed.
Yeah. And it's now going back down again, you know.
Took his profit and went back to bed. He's
Yeah.
done for the day. He just made a few million for his hedge fund.
Yeah. Just move the market like it's nothing.
Mm.
But I think if you have like those small stocks and you have a lot of money, you can definitely move some. Like
Yeah.
small penny stocks and stuff. Small companies. Pump it up and then back out.
Yeah, I think this is also going to be a perfect example of the dynamic risk.
Yeah.
Because this trade was, it might not have been based on the 1 hour close. Maybe you were looking more at the 30-minute close, but it was the 1 hour still closed. So, crap, I lost my train of thought.
Monday.
But yeah, like the 1 hour closed bullish above the most recent levels, right? And then the first half, it basically went in drawdown. And if my bias was bullish, then I would have taken this too, and would have added 50% on the close, and then another 50% at like 152 flat, maybe 152 plus 1 pip,
Yeah.
and then left my stop loss below the 1 hour low. And yeah, this is like what I talked about with adding risk in the first half of the candle rather than the second half.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the 1 hour could still close bullish, but if you were in it with full position from the beginning, then you probably right now you would be managing risk. You would have probably closed 50%, added 50%.
GJ is pushing up to that guy's level. I think you need to wait for a close above. Your stop loss might be very big as well. Watch out for that.
Yeah, I mentioned if you see some sort of support formed above that 130,
Yeah.
1.39, 100 level, could be some good buys. Seems like 15-minute created that support and pushed
Yeah.
up. I wonder if he took it.
Got another chart in. Damn, I see many lines.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Same situation probably. Waiting for this level to break. Or buys above here, I think. Yeah. Next time add some things as well why you put some stuff in certain places. Gee, dropping again. Feeling that 30-minute wick. Yeah, I don't know anyone that trades trend lines, so I do know if it breaks out that people are going to take sells, but you know.
Mhm.
I think adding some extra value as well is really important to your chart.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking, Ricardo.
This is not going up. That's
Nope.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That guy already bought his and he's out. He's gone back to bed.
Yeah, man. He dropped that 1 billion and up. Give me my money. Back down.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah. Someone took a trade on GJ, on GU, I mean. Another chart. Oh no. Why did I do that? Yo, Master.
Yeah.
You wanna know something funny?
What is it?
Finally, my money is it's back from Van.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, mate.
It's about time.
Yeah, about time. Took way too long.
Almost 2 months, 1.5.
Yeah, about that. Long time. I don't know exactly, but makes a lot of sense. Kind of close bullish. I think personally I would have waited for this high to break. Because it tapped this level and closed not that strong. But Makes sense.
I like the labeling on this one. At least
Yeah.
it's
Pretty simple and pretty good. Straight to the point.
he gets a golden star.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a really good opportunity. Was pretty did make a fake out, so that's right. But this candle closed bearish. Next 15 closed bullish, so the probability of another 15 closing bullish was pretty high. But still, personally, would have still taken it based on that this high to break and then taking 10 pips at these levels anyways. Oh, EJ worked out for some guy that took for another he took a trade on EJ. I don't know exactly what he did, but it worked out. It worked out.
AJ's been dropping as well.
Yeah, we ain't going up on GJ probably.
Certainly in an ugly range.
Yeah, very ugly.
But it has that. It's like I mean, I have my own ways of looking at things, and I just see certain shapes. And it kind of has that kind of like a roller coaster getting to the top of the top of the peak and then just going to drop off.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I could be completely wrong, but
At the moment, we're just respecting that 1 hour.
yeah.
Resistance, I mean. Gold is breaking down.
Yeah, I see. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna put that music off. Go ahead. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good on like the higher time frame, like 30-minute, but it's a delicate situation on the 15. So I want to see break below 1722 and keep it easy. 'Cause on the 30-minute, if this 30-minute breaks the previous 30-minute low, then it looks like it can go fill those wicks. But I think that's more of an optical illusion on gold. But because on the 15-minute, you can tell how there's too many supports, rejections, and things like that. So it's not gonna be
Yeah.
a clean move.
Mhm.
I think buys are at the window, yeah.
Yeah. Just sent a chart.
Yeah.
To the chat.
Yeah, somebody's got this tapping noise.
Yeah, I think it's Ricardo.
I guess.
Oh,
I
Like
probably me.
yeah.
Probably my mouth. I'll just turn my mic off when I'm not talking.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, man. Yeah, it just sells if it closes below this level, right?
Yeah, I don't trade trend lines, but usually with that kind of wedge, rising wedge that's tightening.
Yeah, and then it's gonna break out. I think I want to close below 9:30 for me to take sales. Hopefully, we break lower down. We can take sales below this level. 9:30 something.
gonna make some coffee.
Damn. You acting weird right there.
All right. Wow, DJ rejected.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good because gold is also starting to give confirmations for sells now. And I was like, shit, how am I gonna execute on two trades at the same time?
Yeah. I think if gold closes below 121.60, 77, 60, around that level, is going to drop pretty hard.
Definitely. Question only becomes where is the stop loss gonna go? Because
Yeah.
if this 30-minute closes below there or around there, it's gonna be a 50 plus pip stop loss. So
Yeah.
then we gotta get a little creative over here.
Exactly.
I'm gonna wait for like a pullback on a 5-minute, so then I can manage it from there.
Yeah. We're really ranging hard.
Oh, I was on mute. I was saying I'm getting ready to take some entries on gold here for the people that keep record.
What are you gonna do with your stop loss?
Use the 15-minute stop loss. That's like a 15, 10 pip stop loss. But the 15 has to close below that resist support to the left.
This one.
Yeah.
Your targeting first target is 121.40.
No, then I kind of expect that level to break with London open and continue down to 17, 18.5.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, because if it's closing below there, that's going to be pretty good.
Are you looking at a break below 1721?
Yeah, I think that should break based on what the most recent price action is telling us. But let's see.
I'm in at 96 flat on GJ.
Okay, okay. I'm looking.
Sure.
Once this 15 flips bearish on gold.
What happens?
Damn. It's a pretty good entry right there. You have Ricardo?
Yep. It was actually 95.9. 959.
That's pretty good as well.
Let's see if it's pretty good.
You push down straight away. Did you click it on the open or?
Yeah, I just clicked it before.
Okay.
Where was I? Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Gold. Look at gold, man. I'm not even in gold. I was waiting for this candle to flip bearish and never happened.
Damn.
So looks like my theory about if we close below that 15-minute support, that the bigger support should break was not correct. Or at least we don't know that yet. Let's see. Yeah, GJ looks good to continue down, but we have no visual confirmations for that to happen yet.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because from past experience, I've seen, well, not in this specific situation, because the previous 4-hour closed bullish, so that's kind of a yeah, that's that. But there's a pretty big chance daily will create a low and form a bottom wick, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and GJ, if we get a nice close under, can be
Yeah.
a good entry for sales.
Yeah, I'm looking for a breaking close as well.
Yeah.
For me to take.
See if we can get like 15-minute closing below.
Yeah.
It's London open, clean traffic left. I think 15-minute is good enough for now.
Well, where I should have got in was when that billionaire bought those shares.
All the way here, it's up.
Well, you see those little spikes all the time.
Yeah.
And then turn around because there's no real volume to push higher because it's a long way from London open.
Yeah.
But you just see this sort of impulsive move, and people think, oh, I better buy, and they jump in. But in actual fact, it's just creating a little liquidity wick, and it's a really good. And I've noticed it so many times, and it's often a good place to get into short or in the opposite direction to
100%,
go
because
long
it's just
the other way.
every time it's just tapping this level and giving you entries.
Because it's not at a time where the London's open and it's going to just continue higher.
Yeah.
It's it's hitting a resistance and then just with that little impulsive move.
100%.
I almost took that same trade last week, and it hit some. I can't remember what it hit. It was like, it was above the 151 or 152 to 06 or something, and then it just turned around immediately and went back down.
Yeah.
Impulsive pushes.
I mean, if I sold now on that level, I would have been at 10 pips. Where I got it on buys.
See, even now it's just doing nothing. It's sort of had a push down and then.
Yeah. No, I'm not looking below 850. I'm looking below like 930. Breaking close below 930, and I'm in. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. It helps a lot. We also got 25 people in the Zoom. People watching on the YouTube. GG really doesn't know what it wants right now. It's just tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, this isn't like the kind of range where you can predict where it's gonna break out.
Yeah.
It's like a coin flip.
50-50.
Yeah. I hope nobody entered on gold on the close. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Last week we were talking about how on GJ you can enter 10 seconds, 5 seconds before the next candle opens. Man, gold is not that that kind of environment.
Banged all the way up. I was like,
Yeah.
And I saw it going up, and I'm like, maybe you have a better entry. But you weren't in, luckily.
Oh no,
and
I
then
was waiting for price to go.
rocket. If you clicked the wrong button, it would have all been good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really like that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been better to click a different button.
Yeah.
Najim got in buys on GJ at 45.
At 9:45.
Yeah. Stop loss at 8:35. 10 pip and 11 pip up.
Yeah, I noticed this 1 hour doesn't have a upper wick, so that's not a good sign. I closed half my position at half a pip
Oh, that's pretty good.
because I don't like this 1 hour without a top wick.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
So I'm
That's-
happy to take off some risk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything inside this range. Just waiting for it to break out. It's could be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I need something that breaks this and closes. Break and close, up or down.
How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was alright, man. I actually was quite sad because yeah, a few problems in family.
Oh damn, that's not.
Yeah, but other than that, just trying to keep myself calm, really.
Yeah. Damn. There's anything I can help you with, just message me.
Nah,
bro.
bro, nah. But yeah, definitely. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Yeah, that's why I've been a bit low down.
Yeah, I understand.
But this is chart time, man. Chart time.
Serious time right here.
Yeah,
Serious time.
this is what's real important.
Yeah. Well, GJ just been choppy.
Yeah, Master P. I was looking at your gold sales, but just rejected off that
Yeah.
open of the hour.
Hmm. Yeah, true.
Went up like 40 pips as well.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
I mean, there's no structure to trade right at the moment.
As I said before, would have pressed the buy button, everything would have been all right. My goal is for this week to hit 150 subscribers. Need to gain some for that, but be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We didn't hit the 150 like Master P wished to hit last week, but
Not last week.
damn. I also see I see Nick in the Zoom, but I think he's playing some Apex or something. Okay, GJ is breaking below now.
Very nice.
Okay. Mm. Damn. It has been London Open as well, and just still stuck in that range. Still stuck in the same range.
Well, at least we know it's preparing to do something.
Yeah. Where's your stop loss at, Ricardo?
Well, I'm just thinking now that I'm just looking at the hourly, and I closed half, and now the hourly has flipped bullish. And
15
if
goes
it
bullish.
breaks, because I've closed half already. If it, I mean, I've got my stop loss at 152, 100, 120.
Okay, yeah. That was pretty high up.
Najim has a sick buy. I mean, if that works out, phew.
Yeah, 45. It is pretty good. Yeah, nearly went already 10 pips in profit.
Yeah, I think he's expecting the breakout, and with the breakout, I mean, you can easily get like 20 pips.
Yeah, he's still looking for them buys. He still has positions from last week as well.
You know, Najim took buys at 9:45. Yeah, but like, what's the analysis behind it? Because I just can't fathom why or how.
Probably just taking it based on this support.
I think earlier he mentioned
Yeah, supporting.
how this 4 hours should flip, should close bullish. So
Yeah.
he got in as close to the low as possible.
Yeah, it's more higher time.
And that's
frame kind of
also,
price.
at the end of the day, if you do that, you have such small stop losses.
His stop loss is pretty big.
Yeah, he took a 10, 11 pip stop, but if you, let's say you're in like 45 and you don't want these levels to break right here, you have a 6 pip stop.
Okay. So it's purely looking at the 4-hour candle going, flipping bullish and not break its current low.
Yeah, it's more swing trade than a scalp, I would say.
Okay.
But I think, I don't know, but I think maybe he trades with fibs or something like that, and like he's looking more like a push, pullback, retracement kind of, and after continuation.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, but I would think he would trade like that if he's getting a buy there.
Right. I think the initial analysis of liking bearish is still valid than bullish movement, but because that's what the initial analysis was when we came in this morning. Bearish looked more attractive.
I mean, in the beginning it was more bullish because we were looking to fill that wick at the top, the daily wick. But yeah, I mean, I think both are valid. You just have to break out of the range.
stops are at break even for Najim. Pretty nice.
Yeah, makes sense because we get into the resistance of that lower time frame range.
Doing some stuff in the wrong tab. Yeah, I'm gonna give my buy a second chance. Close above that 40 level again.
Yeah, like above 52.50.
Yeah, Luke, if
Yeah.
you do take them buys, just make sure that a lower wick is formed in the half an hour as well.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing really, a lower wick formation. And then
100%.
it does look all right, man. Because in 30 minutes, it does look like a higher low has been formed. If you look at structure, higher high, although it's only a little bit, look at 30 minutes. Yeah, zoom in
A
slightly.
little bit.
Although it's like, yeah.
We're in
Although
a
it's
sort
like,
of a trend up.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I need a good close above there, otherwise I'm not doing shit.
No, I agree. If you really want to look for it, but it's like it's forcing a trade, man.
Yeah.
Trading for the sake of trading is just like
Yeah. It's patience.
As London has ranged so much.
Yeah, lately.
New York is going to be like crazy today.
Yep.
I think there'll be some.
Probably the
bangers.
easiest trades.
Yeah, I might come back for New York because London is just being really difficult now. I don't think I'll trade now. I'll come back for New York. Other than that, how was your weekend?
Mine was pretty good, man. Pretty busy. Had a lot to do.
I got a text from you and I was like, "Yo, what's happening, man?" And I was like, it cheered me up in a very dim and a grim weekend. And thanks.
No problem, man. Good. Here. I was like, "How is you going, man?" Just send you a small
Yeah,
chat.
no, it was so like it felt good, man. Like just getting a hello text from you, really.
Yeah. Good.
There was a lot going on, and amongst that, you know, it's like, wicked. Yeah,
Nice.
thanks.
No problem, man. Bro, this GG, man. Taking the piss. Just need to close above. Yeah, that's the thing, Prab. When it breaks, it's gonna break strong and fast. But yeah.
Morning.
Good morning, man. How are you, man?
Yeah, good yourselves?
Yeah, pretty good.
Morning.
Any trades yet?
Yeah, I took a buy based on this
Really?
candle closing above, but I'm not in right now. But
Okay.
took a small loss, like 3.5 pips in total, over the entire
Yeah,
position. So
we're in a nasty range. My idea would be just let it play out as is a Monday and just let it create a target for us. Let it push either way
yeah, makes
to the
sense.
upside or downside. Let it create a target, and then we can wait for support or resistance. But I think obviously the way he has been pushing and should break up. But what I'm waiting personally is just wait for us to get the target, to create that high, and then get some support and then push even further. Because this range has been nasty since Asian session, and it's gonna break out big. So, candles closing above 0.70 is still risky, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So I'm literally just laying in bed and watching.
Yeah, I used to do that as well, but I needed some discipline. Just get out and fucking bed.
No, I did go out.
Oh,
from
yeah.
My computer. I'm in front of my computer. But I got my bed, like not sleep in bed, but the other bed.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just cruising and waiting for the price to break either way. But obviously, buy is fully bullish.
Nice. Yeah, me too. I'm just looking for a second possibility on buys. We've got 30 sec. Oh no, we just opened with the new one. Oh, I forgot. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I think 4-hour
Ooh.
candle closed in half an hour, isn't it?
No, 4-hour candle's closing in 1.5 hours, right? Wait, what's going on with the time? I don't understand.
It's daylight saving thing. I think it's for 2 weeks or something.
I don't know what happened. But
4-hour candle closes in half an hour.
I got it.
Yeah. Because it's daylight saving.
Yeah, that is 1 hour.
In the States, not in England, but
Yeah, in Europe zone. Yeah.
Europe's still without daylight saving, right?
Okay.
Oh, man, this
So I'm
shit
just-
hurts my head.
What?
So I'm getting everyone confused, right?
Yeah, I was like, wait.
We were already confused. No?
Because if we click on the 4-hour right now, it says 30 minutes. What the hell?
Yeah, that's.
I don't understand. What happened?
Yeah, I woke up too and I saw the new 4-hour already started for an hour. Man.
That means that I need to wake up an hour earlier now.
Yeah, but I think it's for 2 weeks or something.
That means that 8 o'clock London Open already happened.
No.
So the last 1-hour candle that just opened at 9 o'clock was the 10 o'clock candle for normal for me. That's the low
Yeah,
volume
that's
candle.
that's what you
Yeah.
think about.
I don't understand.
No, London still opens at the same time until the 28th of March.
Yeah,
Yeah.
28th March is the summer.
Oh.
You know, the summertime.
Yeah.
I think.
But
So
Europe goes in
okay.
summertime with London, right? At the same time.
I heard nothing about this. I got no idea.
No,
Yeah.
because
Which
The
means
States-
basically London session will be like an hour ahead, later. If it's
Yeah.
if you guys are at the GMT plus one.
Now, well, it's actually an hour earlier because, well, for me, because I'm in Australia, so every time daylight saving starts in the States and England, and we lose daylight saving, then I go 2 hours back.
Mm.
So instead of London opening at 7 p.m., it will open at 5 p.m. for me.
It's better for you, right?
Better for me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's better for me for the New York session because it starts at 8:30 with Raj's stream starts at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, so the New York stream will start 1 hour earlier from today until, I guess, end of March. So for the people trading New York, I guess, and for the UK people, so the New York session will start at 10:30 instead of 11:30.
Okay.
yeah, for the guys here in Europe and UK, like the London open time doesn't change because I think London and Europe go in daylight savings at the same time, so there is no like
Yeah. That's correct.
overlap. Okay, man, it's such confusing. I hate this.
So yeah, there you go, Luke. You just look at that and
Yeah. Thank you, man.
no worries.
So TJ looks like it's trading above the range. Is it gonna break out? Is it gonna make a rejection wick? Who knows? Is it gonna shoot 30 pips?
We don't know.
Either one of those three things are gonna happen.
I know one thing is I'm not in if it happens.
And to think that we've been dealing with time changes all our life and we still haven't got the grips of it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it is what it is. Huh?
I was sick that day during school. They explained.
Yeah, this 4 hour might push it up, and then on the next 4 hour we might get support and then start pushing even further.
Yeah.
because we got what 25 minutes until this file closes. You know, you don't want to be in a move now.
You see Najim used for hit since 45. All the way at the low. Savage. Yeah. And the only problem is with that 4-hour candle is that it first could, wick down before going up. So
Yeah, now we have to deal with a 4-hour close during our session for the next, what, 1 week, 2 weeks?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks, so we have to adapt to that a little bit.
Yeah, I am waiting for like a 30-minute to close though, because I'm not gonna take any 15-minute trades right now.
Yeah, but just a theory out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All traders are probably having the same issues of time that we are. So any push of volume that does come in would probably come in the normal time, which is probably an hour later. That could also come in play.
Probably, yeah.
People
Who knows?
forget it's daylight savings and they.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a interesting theory right there. And I think slowly but surely gold sales are going out the window because
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's for the stuff to do.
I'm gonna send a chart.
Oh, shoot. That was the wrong one. Sorry, guys. The wrong one again. Program is sometimes so annoying.
Oh, look, you need to type the.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Oh, okay. This guy's keeping us accountable.
Yeah. Like, boy, what are you doing?
What trades? There was only a buy taken on GJ, I think, so far.
Yeah. The other trade wasn't taken, so. Wait, what the hell? Probably very big on the screen right now. Yeah. I think it's doable right there. There we go. Fix it. Oh damn, GG. Probably some people got in some impulsive entries at the break. They were like, nah, we ain't going up.
Buy stops.
Yo, hey, Master.
Yeah.
They you need to look out on which politic thing you're gonna vote on because they wanna adjust box 3.
Ooh.
You gotta look out, bro. They're fucking idiots. They're trying to get you to pay profits over, pay tax over your profits now. Some of them. So you really need to look into which one you're gonna vote for if you're gonna vote.
Oh,
I hate every single one of them. So, but at least one that doesn't touch his box 3, it's all good.
Man, Dubai is the best city to trade in.
They pay 0, right? Like
yeah.
nothing. For us, we pay very low as well. Like very, very low. You don't pay income tax on the trading, so it's actually really, really good right here as well.
All right. There's Estonia, I think, too.
Okay.
Where there's no income.
Well, it's like it's only they you pay taxes on some of the gains you make, but they expect you to make like 4%, and that's the fixed 4%, and over that 4% you pay like average of like 30%. And yeah, that's really low, really, really, really low over what you make.
Oh man, start feeling a little bad over there. But what?
What?
Yeah, I haven't looked into like all the different political parties we have.
Yeah, me too. I don't know anything. I don't watch TV. I don't watch all that stuff.
Are you gonna vote?
Well, yeah, if someone trying to fuck up box 3, yeah.
Yeah, you're only gonna vote for to keep box 3.
Yeah.
Keep box 3, great.
Bro, why do you need to pay more taxes? Why? For what?
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's this most stupidest part that people want to let the rich people pay more taxes and stuff. Like, it's so dumb. And I think if you're a good government, if you're a government that's trying to succeed, you're trying to get the people to pay less taxes. But yeah, at the moment it's hard because all this corona shit and all these people get their stores closed and they're only paying people. But if you're a good government, you try to, in my opinion, try to make life easier for the people. But that's not how the world works. That's not how the people in that government shit work. They're all just one huge scam. They lie everything together.
The problem is you pay tax to get the things that you need. So you're supposed to pay tax to get healthcare. Like we get free healthcare, but we pay tax for it.
Yeah.
And the problem is that you pay tax to get the things that you want the government to look after you for. I mean, that's why you pay tax. And then the reason you pay tax is to look after the people who don't have a job or aren't able to, like get through. You pay tax for the things that you need. The things that you want is what capitalism is. So, you have capitalism, so you can choose, you want a Honda or you want a Toyota, you want a Lamborghini, whatever you want. But the things that you need shouldn't be for profit, like healthcare and insurance shouldn't be for profit. Electricity shouldn't be for profit because they're things that you need.
Yeah,
so
makes
that's
sense.
the reason you pay tax. Is the more tax you pay, the better services you get, in theory. But because governments are so corrupt, you can't trust them with your tax dollar.
Yeah, and then the thing is as well, yeah, most people that have like a company for themselves as well, they just pay like 50% right now. That's not normal, man. That's not
Yeah,
normal.
I mean,
And
you
and
would
and
only
and,
pay-
and imagine every time you buy something as well, you buy a new car, you pay taxes on the new car, you pay taxes on your house, you pay taxes on
Yeah.
your food, you pay taxes on everything you buy. So at the end of the
stamp
day, you
duty.
pay like 50 to 75% taxes over everything you have.
Look at GJ.
Yeah, I see it.
It's probably gonna break higher.
If you take like in Dubai, for example, you don't pay taxes, but you pay your son's school like 10,000 a year. You know?
That's okay.
Yeah.
But that I'd rather pay 10,000 a year on my son's school than 10,000 to the fucking government that's doing trash things with it, you know? Making a new roundabout that's 20 million. For what? You know?
Yeah, you can look at it that way, but I mean the prices are this high because of taxes, you know. So they win every time. So
Yeah. They're never gonna lose.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
I mean, what Ricardo explained earlier, things that you need are from the government, things that you want from capitalism, right? Like, this is exactly what socialist capitalism is. And I really like that philosophy. Things that you really need, medical,
Exactly.
healthcare, roads,
Yeah.
and even
Roads.
school,
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing is,
army, defense.
they're just spending money. There is a new roundabout. Yeah. That's pretty good. No, the road is still good. Nothing wrong with this entire roundabout. And then they put a new roundabout for like 15 or 20 million. What do you mean?
Yeah,
For what?
that's where the public should
Well-
hold government accountable,
Yeah.
but they don't. Like, no one's got time to like police the government. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
well, that is the problem. You can't. It's a catch-22. I mean, the government is for the people. Therefore, the government is supposed to be socialist, and people
Yeah,
can
but
be capitalists.
in that
But the
case,
problem is you can't trust the government with your money.
the government should be for the people, right? But the government are for the backers, the legislators, the lobby groups. You know, that's
Yeah,
that's who
exactly.
the government support. And
Them big
who
guys.
who funds these lobbies? Who funds these bureaucrats? Who funds
Us.
these companies? No, they're big companies, and they would want them to act in the interest of companies and lobbyists and pressure groups,
Okay.
and not like not like people like you and me on the street. You know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. Once when you're profitable from FX, you probably want to do some property business, right? And in order for you to do some property business, you'd want to acquire some land where you want building permit. For that, you go to the council, and when you go to the council, you want to be close knit with the councillor, right? So that the councillor sort of like approves the planning for your building project, right?
Yep.
Right? So you will automatically roll into that system. Although you're doing it for like some development work, but there are people who want to like open a quarry, they want open mining, you know, why they don't want too many regulations in their like cars or something like that. So like
Yeah.
that's when it starts to unravel.
Yeah. Know what's a fun fact though? They wanna put income tax also on renting out real estate.
Yeah, it's an income, isn't it? It's change of money. Yeah, it's an income. It should be taxed. Why shouldn't it? Like
Yeah,
minimum.
Well, it's already taxed, but they want to tax it on the normal income bracket for what you normally work for.
No way.
Yeah,
Is that
because-
the change that they want to make?
Yeah, that's why I'm telling people to watch out. People are voting to do that, and
why?
the government's like, yay, we're gonna
Dude,
get
you
more
know what's
tax, gonna
fucked
get
up?
more money.
You know what's fucked up? The people that are voting to higher taxes on
It's-
investments are the stupid idiots that don't want that after they're finished with work they go sit on the couch,
Like the
drink
Robin
beer,
Hood
and
story.
watch TV.
Master P, do you know actually what happens with that? Like, if you tax houses, right, on rental income, like first rental income or the second rental income, no tax. But if you have like a massive
50
portfolio of
to
rental
100.
incomes,
Mhm.
yeah, like even like 5 or 6, right? That's a big portfolio. Right? So
Yeah.
you're a serial property investor. In
Yeah.
that case, okay, then start to tax. But if you're like
Yeah, but
one
I think, in my
property,
opinion,
two
if
properties, man.
yeah, go ahead.
And on top of that, if you start taxing, the other catch is if you start taxing people on rental incomes, right? Guess what? The rents are going to go up, so people aren't going to be able to hey, afford rents,
Yeah,
So
but I
it's
think
it's like one of those.
at that time, if you're gonna tax it with normal income, then you could just better put it as a company and just buy everything based on that. Like you can buy a lot of stuff based on that and still write stuff off, like
Yeah, that's the
cars and stuff. So
and
that's what I would do then.
Yeah,
yeah,
but in the UK, whatever you just said, right? It's only limited to a thousand pounds per year, which is like probably 1 month's rent. Other than that, you still get taxed.
in
Yeah,
France, I mean, I
yeah,
know with real estate, what happens is they tax you like it depends what you choose as a company or individual, but you get taxed like 30%, and that's quite a lot from rental income and everything. But what you can do is everything, like if you redo the place and everything, then you can deduct all that money, and there's no
yeah,
cap on that.
yeah.
So, I mean, at the end, if you're a good investor and you redo all your apartments or everything you buy,
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
pretty good.
you can deduct everything, and you can, and that's over time too. So it means like for 20 years, you're not going to pay any tax,
Yeah,
income,
and you need
anything.
to spend the money. You need to spend
Yeah.
the money. Yeah, that's a really really good thing right there. That's really good. And you can also basically, yeah, what I just said, you just need to spend money. You just need to make it better
And
because
the
then you
good
can
thing
just
about that, yeah, the good thing about that is those who are stupid, who don't know how to invest, they pay the taxes, and those
yeah,
who are good at investing, they don't pay the taxes. And at the
yeah,
end, the government is happy because one side or the other, they're still spending money in
yeah.
the
They're still
country.
yeah they're still spending money. They're making those workers, the companies, the builder companies, they're working
Mm.
for the money that they spend on different things as well. So I think that's the way it should work. That's a really really
But
good
that works. I mean, I don't know, but I think in America, I mean, a lot of countries have that system where you can
yeah,
deduct it. So, I
really
mean, at
good.
the end of the day, there's a saying, and I know in French, that the taxes make the richer richer and the poorer poorer. Because meaning, like, if you know how it works, you
Yeah.
get richer, and if you don't, then it just fucks you up.
You just need to know how to play the game. That's the only thing you need to
Exactly,
know.
exactly.
It's like playing Monopoly. You need to know how to play the game. If you don't know how to play the game, you're gonna lose. You need to know the rules. You need to know what you can do, what you cannot do, and
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. And people
Yep.
they think that it's a billionaire club. If you Trump, he pays like 16% tax or something like that, and
He
people
paid
were freaking.
nothing. And
Yeah,
I
but
think in 2019, he paid like 600 euros in taxes.
yeah, but there are legal
I
ways to
swear.
do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people
Yeah,
they
it's
don't take the
legal.
time
It's
to
all
learn.
legal. All legal.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't take the
legally.
time to learn those ways. They just watch Netflix, drink beer, and sit on the couch and complain at the news.
Yeah.
But like if they were
No,
to actually
no,
research
but the problem is if you don't have a business and you work 40 hours a week in a normal middle class job,
yeah,
you don't
then
have
you're fucked.
there is no way to reduce your tax.
No,
That's
exactly.
your
There's
fault.
no.
Then
Yeah, that's
build
but
a company.
you can't reduce tax on just normal income if you're a worker. You can't. There's no way.
Yeah,
There's no
there's no
possibility.
way.
You need to
No
have
way
an own
to reduce
company
tax.
or
Yeah. There's
you need.
very limited
Yeah.
deductions in Australia. If you're, the people who are paying tax are the middle class or lower middle class,
Yeah.
middle class.
For
If,
people.
if you don't have a business and you're just working in an office, you're working in you're a tradesman or whatever, then you're the one paying the tax. Poor
Yeah.
people don't pay tax because they don't, there's a tax threshold of 8 in Australia. There's the first $18,000 is not taxed. So
Oh, really?
poor
Yeah.
people aren't paying tax. And then the middle class are paying tax to like if they're earning 100,000, 150,000, 70,000, they're paying all the tax. And obviously, if you have a business, like I have a business, so I reduce my tax as much as I can.
Yeah.
With deductions. So it's an unfair system. I mean, that's all Trump's doing is just reducing his tax. It's all legal.
No, it's not an unfair system. It's just a system that works on, I mean, how you can say, on taking risk. If you take risk and you have your own company, then it should be normal that you're able to pay less taxes. As somebody who has a 9 to 5, that is pretty secure, if you could say. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just
not really that secure because there's no such thing as a job security. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
People think they're
there's no
secure.
loyalty to
Pe-
you.
But
people.
still, they're not taking as much risk. Is that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a business, then you're taking a risk. But if it fails after a couple of years, then if you're in business, like I've been in business for 10 years, so I know my business is succeeding. So it's
Yeah.
not really, but if you take a risk, you take a risk. I mean, that's your risk. You shouldn't. But fundamentally, the problem is that we live in a social society. Like we want to have a live stream, so we can talk to each other, and talk about trades because we're fundamentally socialists in that sense. You know, sure, we want to make money for ourselves and do all that kind of thing, but we are a people as a group. It's no point in just saying, I've got mine, you've got to go and get yours. Like, that doesn't work, because you have to put money and you have to put happiness in the pockets of people so they can enjoy their lives. It's much more important to have a society where, you know, your healthcare is looked after, your education is looked after, your roads are looked after, your electricity is looked after. And, you know, and if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, I mean, you're looked after. They don't need tax breaks because they're already smart enough. Like, Jeff Bezos doesn't need tax breaks. Like, he divorced his wife and he had to pay her $38 billion, but he made 35 billion in a month. So it's not like he needs tax breaks. It's not like billionaires need tax breaks because they're already smart enough.
Yeah.
So
100%.
people who need the breaks are the reason for the government to look after people. You know, like, if you're unemployed, you should be paid by the government to be looked after. There's no point in having you on the street. There's no point in you being poor. It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help. It makes no sense that you're okay, but the other guy isn't okay. You know, sure, there's going to be different levels of wealth, but the fact is, if you look after your people, then everyone is just going to be happier. I mean, the reason you trade is to be happy. The idea that you think making money is going to make you happy, so you make more money. It's not because you want more stress and more more illness. You're doing it because you think it's going to make you happy. So what is really going to make you happy? Obviously, you know, like being on here on the stream and, you know, talking to each other. I mean, that makes us happy. Like, your family makes you happy. You know, your friends make you happy. You know, like, you have a sense of contentment based on what is around you, not on the money. You know, having $1 billion is not going to necessarily do that. You know, it might to a certain level, but, you know, fundamentally it's a social society. So, you know, we're all in it together, rather than an idea of, I'll just get mine as much as I can and I'll try to keep as much as I can, and then fuck you, you know, like, it doesn't matter what's going to happen to you.
No, 100%. The only thing, I mean, I was saying that's kind of, I think, that people, I think it's stupid how people react, is if you're a millionaire, I mean, even if you don't pay taxes, you're already spending so much money in other investments and helping actually the government with the money you're spending, that I think it's kind of normal that, I mean, you don't have to pay taxes. And that pisses people off because they don't understand that when somebody is making $1 million in a year, I mean, he has, I don't know how much money already invested, and he's spending money, and he's already helping the government with the money he's investing, even though he's not paying taxes.
Yeah, he's probably employing other people too.
He's out there, you know, he's out there investing and spending and investing and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But so is everybody. Like, if
not
you put,
really. I mean, not to
money, if you put money in the hands of people, they're going to spend it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I mean, if look, like, if a millionaire is spending 1 million and a guy who's making 40,000 a year, I mean, he's spending like what, 10,000? Maybe, or 40, yeah. And so at the end, I think it's kind of normal that those people pay a lot of tax, and I mean, the millionaire doesn't even have to pay them.
I'm saying is none of that is going to make you happy. None of that is going to fulfill you. I mean, the idea of having society where everything is equal, and then you can make money if you want to, and if you can do that, if you can run a business, and if you can invest and do those kinds of things, there's no reason not to give back. You know, there's no reason not to, you know, pay a large tax on earning $1 billion.
Yeah,
because
true.
It's only going to help business.
Yeah, but at the end, you trust in the government with your money.
Well, that's right.
Then if you're a millionaire, I mean, you can open another company and give back to like poor people by your own means. I mean, not every millionaire does it, but I mean, you could do much better things with that million than give it back in like 30% in taxes. I mean, you don't know what they're doing with that money.
Well, that's right. I mean, that's where I agree with you, because you can't trust the government with your money. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, in Australia, we've had a few good governments where you could trust. You know, they did really good things. They made it a social society where healthcare was free, education was free, you know, and it was fair. But then, you know, those kinds of things have shifted to a certain extent, like in a lot of countries. But there's no value for anyone, for any human being, to have 40 million people, like in the United States, in poverty. There's no value to anyone.
Yeah,
But
for
whether
sure.
you have $1 billion or not, there's no value in their suffering.
And DJ Pie's over here.
Yeah, yeah. Finished.
I had a trash entry. Fuck's sakes.
Oh, you took them too? Second chance.
Yeah. But the worst entry you could possibly. So, luckily, I only put in half my position. So, if I go a little bit lower, maybe second entry.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah, my entry, I had to wait a little bit because candle was like kind of closing. It was kind of chilling at my price I wanted to close above, so I waited until the new one actually opened. And
Yeah.
but my exact entry is 067, so it's okay, not that.
Yeah, around 1 pip lower than mine.
Yeah, I'm in it with 50% risk.
Me too. If it goes down, I'll maybe get another position in.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, stop loss is just 10 pips in the middle of like the 1 hour wick.
Yeah.
Below, much below 30 minutes. I think if this candle, like in the next 15 minutes, comes down to 030, 03, that would be a good place to add another, you know, the second position if you're using dynamic risk. But yeah, maybe since it's Monday, I'm just gonna relax, stick with this.
Yeah. I'm in with just 50%. I'm in with a 30-cent lot, and I wanted to put a 30-cent lot in right now, and if we had a retracement, put the other 30-cent lot in as well. So I have like a 60-cent lot total.
Yeah, my TP is yesterday, not yesterday, but like the daily wick fill.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Very high.
Yeah, my first target, my break even thing is like 175. I don't know. Like right here somewhere. My break even and my break even is, where is it? I think it's right here. And then my first target is gonna be right here.
That's pretty good.
So let's see.
Najim is banking some good money.
Yeah. He's in all the way from here. That was trash. I waited a couple of seconds. I was like, maybe push it down first. Pips higher than it is what it is. So it's about to open the calculator.
That would be hard if someone took a buy like right up at the break of the high.
Yeah, that would be really hard.
Down.
Yeah. I only have like a.
Yeah, because it's the 4-hour candle, the new 4-hour candle forming. So that's
yeah.
That's the thing to keep in mind.
Yep, it could pull back pretty hard.
Yeah, it could pull back, so it's okay. Depends on you.
Yeah. I was about to add my second position.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
I don't know if I should. Let's see.
Depend. I mean, stop loss for me isn't big anyways. It's like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add it if it's. I'm gonna add a second position if it starts breaking 15-minute low.
Yeah, I know.
It feels so wrong. It feels so wrong.
I mean, you have to try everything to know.
Because this is based on the 1 hour, like I talked about.
Yeah. That wake up was annoying. I was like, get in, and then started pushing straight away. Let's see. Yeah, if it pushes down to like 4-day-50, I put it in my second position. I think. We did get a chart in. I'm not allowed to see that right now.
Yeah, and so now it's very important that we manage this trade on an hourly perspective, so you have the patience to to hold it for an hour.
Got in with my second position.
Okay, nice.
And that position at 44. And it only has like a, how much? I only used like loss 3.9 pip stop.
Okay.
That's 44.
Yeah, my second position, I'm gonna add a second position, but it's not gonna bring me up to my full position size, just because this is the first time I'm ever using dynamic risk. So
yeah,
when it feels wrong, I gotta say, it feels like I'm doing something illegal over here. But
oh, we have to try something. My average entry is like, it's okay.
But yeah, then how would I manage to take profits on two positions, because 10 pips is gonna be different for both of them? Do I then go for the average 10 pips or 10 pips on both of them?
My position, my average position is around like 60.
Okay.
Right here. That's my average position. So it's pretty good. Small stop loss. If I lose, don't lose a lot. I'm fine with that. I'm in total with a 60-cent lot, and I'm able to lose like 5 pips total.
Okay, nice.
I think. Yeah, around that.
Yeah, I have a buy limit at 0.29.
0.29.
Yeah.
How's March going for you guys?
Pretty trash.
Pretty good, I would say. The trades have been good, but my management hasn't, and so that's what I'm working on now.
Yeah, that's very good, very good.
And yours?
Yeah, I'm I'm for this March, I'm like trading very small size, so I can, because this year it's been like completely different.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's been happening. Like, I've been profitable the end of the year, but this new year it's been
Me
what
too.
happened.
Me too.
Yeah, so I've been taking big slaps, but
Little
luckily
slap.
I've decided to like trade very small lot size in March, like 10-cent lots, 13-cent lots, in this March, so I can regain confidence, Plus I'm trading my own money, so
me too.
That's why I'm doing it. Yeah. So I just want to regain confidence.
Yeah, makes sense.
With the small lot sizes.
Ooh.
There goes the second buy limit.
Damn, that's low. The entry right there.
Yeah, now my average price is 0.59. So
yeah, same as mine.
Same as yours.
Oh, that doesn't look good right there.
And then it goes straight to stop loss.
Yeah, mine hit stop loss.
Okay.
First position. second position out. And there we go again.
I'm gonna,
Fuck you, GJ.
Oh, GG, it's been so annoying.
Yeah, I'm about to stop trading GJ for real. I'm not joking, man. It's just a
I closed 50% of the first position, and now I closed my terminal, and it's either gonna hit take profit or stop loss. I can't fuck it up.
yeah.
But guys, okay, I'm gonna send a chart, then you tell me. Hold on.
Yeah. Were you in as well?
Yeah, no, I didn't enter because I didn't like the hourly close.
Yeah.
It didn't close above my resistance on my chart. I'll send you the chart and you tell me. Have a look.
Gold is good for buys as well. Just close above that level. Yeah.
Oh wow, this thing came, dude, came 0.01 away from my stop loss.
Yeah.
Both of them. So maybe I should just close everything right now at a better price, or
I mean, to be honest, I didn't buy it because if we look at a 4 hour and look at the candle and look at the size of the candle,
Yeah.
body.
And look at the body, it's only like 3 pips. The 4 hour candle. And if we look at the wick of that 4 hour candle, it's like 14 pips. That shows that we have more bearish momentum at that moment, despite the fact that we closed in bullish on a 4 hour. But my idea is maybe this 4 hour is going to create some sort of resistance, and maybe New York we're going to push through.
Yeah. Well, this is the New York 4 hour.
Oh yeah. Shit, I'm getting confused myself now. All the hours. But yeah, but as I mentioned before, I just wanted to see a high created or low before getting in, because the range has been since 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But GJ has been doing my head in for the last 2 months now.
Yeah, he's been moving differently than the last year.
I was looking at this too, Mehdi. I was looking at this too, but I was like, if it's gonna break out of the current zone, it might just push further up, you know.
Yeah, obviously,
I understand.
you
It
expect
makes
momentum.
sense. I know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Which there is not. I don't know if it's due to the time changing and you know.
Or maybe it's just raging and we're gonna see some moves after interest rates, right?
Yeah. And you know, if it doesn't move now, it will probably move
New
in New
York.
York. If it doesn't, it will probably move in NYSE open. You know, that's it. So that's the game.
Because we can see on 30-minute, we broke the high and we broke the low. So like, what we doing here?
Oh yeah, we did break the highs, but the thing is, it's very complicated. You have to be very, you know, meticulous with the trade.
It's still only the first 15 minutes of this 1 hour. So,
Yeah. Could have just been a 4-hour pullback. Right here.
That too. But yeah, I think.
But if we look at it, we already made the pullback on the previous 4 hour, right?
True. So this one should keep pumping.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, we'll see.
It's just we're at 4 hour resistance. There's 1 hour resistance, like a few pips away from where this 1 hour had closed.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have enough volume to really break past that. That's the issue. But
yeah.
That being said, I have still my 2 positions running over here, like by a sheer miracle, literally, because this came 0.01 away from stopping me out. So I'm still in it by a miracle.
But why did you put your stop loss there?
Because it was below the 30-minute. but it was still above the 1 hour high because I don't really expect it. Like I don't need price to go all the way to break the 1 hour high to tell me, okay, this trade isn't going to work out. Right. So it's somewhere like in the middle of the range, but
Yo, look at your Instagram, masterpiece. I don't feel as bad as that guy. Look at it.
let's take.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow.
Look at the front. It's gone.
Oh, the front. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's full margin of it. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's full margin. The quarter panel was absolutely done
Mhm.
on both sides because the other side is the other side is still good.
Yeah. You
This
know,
is written
in
off. It's
I
done.
think I know where this photo was
Yeah, I
taken.
know.
It's
Just
probably
just that supercar junkyard.
junkyard. Yeah, exactly. You know about it too, then.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, in Dubai, man, there's a shit ton of like luxury cars just thrown away in junkyards, in
Yeah.
deserts as well, because there.
The AMG next to it is that's pretty alright.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
it's only very dusty.
Yeah, because there it's a crime to not pay your loan. So like if you have a lease payment and you can't pay it for a month, like your company just didn't go well and you can't pay it, that's a crime. Like you can go to jail for not paying that. So a lot of supercar owners and things like that, when they can't pay their supercar for that month, they just ditch it in a desert and go run out away from Dubai.
Yeah.
Run outside of the country, because if they get caught, they're going to jail.
Sometimes you see like F40s and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like that meme. You eat too loud, you go straight to jail. You do this, straight to jail.
But I think you just act normal. You're all good. Just pay the stuff you. I mean, at the end of the day, it makes sense. If you're not gonna pay for something you buy, it's a crime.
Yeah, trade is considered almost as theft, actually.
Yeah, it makes
Because
sense.
you got a loan to buy something that you can't afford, and then if you can't pay that loan, then that thing you bought is basically you stole it.
Yeah,
In a way,
there was
that's
this
how they
guy
see
as
it.
well, in the Netherlands, and his father used to buy cars at that dealership a lot, so they trusted him. And his son came and he bought the car, and he said, "Yeah, I'll pay in 2 weeks," because the trust was there, right? And he just went. This guy just went to like Italy, France and stuff with the car. Not threw his phone away, just driving there with the car for like he was gone for 2 years with that car, no joke.
Oh, for real?
Without paying, yeah. And
then one day he returned it, like, oh, thanks for.
no, they found it. They saw it driving sometimes with the uh because it was it had a level 3 or a level 5 thing, what's it called again, security
okay.
thing, and that means that it's GPS followed.
Oh, okay.
And then they found it. They saw it, but they were not allowed to get it back from the
Because it was in a different country.
No, from the police. They were not allowed to get it back. And after 2 years, they were allowed to retrieve it, and they went there, and they
to
took
the
the
other
car.
country, right?
Yeah, and just took the car and then went back.
Oh, nice.
He actually had to pay like every day that he didn't come back, pay like 700 euros a day. Didn't come, and he was gone for a long time.
That's
He's
a
like,
lot of
what,
days.
700? What do you mean? I'm not paying shit. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's how you can lease a car for free for a few years.
Yeah, pretty much. Go to a different country.
Yeah, because then obviously the Netherlands doesn't have jurisdiction over the other countries' laws and stuff.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm still in this trade. So
Yeah,
that's-
me. Been
if this was me a week ago, I'd be out of it 100%.
15-minute close bearish, but I mean, well, I might respect. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some bigger stop losses soon. Bigger stop losses, and more diverse and dynamic entries. Because this is just not working out. GJ has not been good.
You need to look at gold.
Yeah, I might just start trading gold again because gold is just so more logic in gold, in my opinion.
And even on a worse day for gold, you'll still easily get 10 pips.
Yeah.
Because on a good day,
Or negative 30. Yeah, but for me, gold, I've traded gold in the past and it went all well, and then I stopped trading gold because I was gonna trade just one pair and I chose GJ, but GJ has just been the fuck over for the last 2 months. 1.5 months, 2 months. So yeah, no. Things like this, yeah, you break out and after a long consolidation, yeah, this one is okay. It makes sense that it pulled back because of that 4-hour candle. Could have expected that.
Yeah.
But I think playing more swingy style right now on GJ gonna make more sense probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than that, small scalping. You see 5 pips, back down 5 pips, 7 pips, back down 8 pips,
Yeah,
go
you
up,
close
down, up,
50%.
down, up, down. Yeah.
Not yet. Yeah, like I said in the message, we have to treat GJ like we're swing trading it, even though we're still securing 10 pips, 15 pips. But we've just got to treat it as a intra-session swing trade. It's like for me, this dynamic risk strategy, I'm only going to use it on 1-hour candle closes, maybe on the 30-minute if I expect it to create a bottom wick. But
yeah.
For every other entry, like impulse entry, 30-minute entries, 15-minute entries, I'm going to still aggressively manage my risk. But it's just on the 1-hour confirmations that I really need to get my shit together.
Yeah, true. At the end of the day, I didn't lose much, but
no,
I'm on pretty much on I used, how many lots did I use today? Used to good lots today.
Yeah, 1.2 lot or something.
Yeah, around that. 30, but 30 plus 50. I used 1.25% lots in total. 1.25. I lost 48 euros. So like 5 pip loss. 6 pip, no, 5 pip loss, I think. 4 pip loss. Around that. Just if I go calculate that. Yeah, just 4.8, 4.9 pip loss over the entire position, over the entire lot size.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So how's the gulag? Oh, let's see. Man, look, you got some requests here on gold.
Yeah, I already went there.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Based on this candle close, I think it could have probably taken a buy. But it did not fully, it closed above, but still being a bit risky. Yeah.
If you look at the 4-hour, that buy will make even more sense.
Yeah, Najim also says I went back to swing trading more.
Yeah, I wanted to take a buy there on gold, but I just didn't know a good stop loss, so I just.
For me, these small scalps, last year they worked out for the last 6 months, and I did pretty well.
Wait, what do you mean small scalps on gold? Or...
I know in GG.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And now
yeah,
it's just been an ass. An absolute
last year
ass.
it was scalps.
Yeah, constantly, just easy. Sometimes between a minute, you're already at your 10 pips and break even level.
Exactly. Usually, like 15 minutes, like are some 10 pips, you know, like 10, 12 pips.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Like you had to wait 10 minutes to get a 10, 15 pip move, which is very good, you know.
But that's the thing as well, what I heard in the stream from Roger as well, that we're not getting driven by just
fundamental.
No. You know.
We're post Brexit.
And next to that, loads of stores are closed, everything is closed, you know. People are not throwing money around. Yeah, some people are, but you know, most people aren't, you know, doing a lot of stuff. Most people are just not even working. Companies are, you know, not working far from their full potential. But yeah, for me personally, based on these 2 months, yeah, GJ has just been so bad. And every time I adapted to it, still same story. Based on scalping. And you see, let's say you take buys right here, you put stop losses below the current zone, giving the trade a lot more room, but having bigger targets as well. Maybe making more sense soon. I mean, for me personally, for most people, scalps work out 100%. But for me personally, these scalps aren't working out right now. Used to work out, but not anymore.
What's not working out is breaking the highs, and we're not having that momentum pushing up or pushing down. What the trades are basing on is more of a higher time frame structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why today it's acting like this, because to the bullish side, there's a lot of issues. Like, you know, you got the 1 hour resistance at 08. 30-minute resistance is like 10 pips higher at 0.17.
Yeah.
So there, and on the 15-minute in the middle of that, there's another issue. Oh no, that's also 08, but yeah.
But at the end of the day, this 4 hour just closed above that level. Look. You look, this is just a bit lower, 55.
So I can understand why we see no volume today, but
So you see confirmation, so and price is not doing anything with it. That's what's bothering me. Gold just moves. Gold is not.
yeah, I mean,
different.
gold, no fuckery.
No. Yeah, maybe big weeks, but you know, if it goes, it goes. It doesn't fucking stop, you know.
Indeed.
Wait, why do I put gold? How much loss did I have?
So look at this 30-minute on GJ. Basically, the first half of this 1 hour candle, you know, it went 6 pips in profit, came back to break even, and then went 8 pips in drawdown. Now, if this was me last week, I would have taken full position buy, closed 50%, and probably closed full position once the 30-minute broke the low. And then, you know, if it works out in the second half, I'd be like, oh man, what the fuck, you know, this and that. But now I'm doing the opposite. You know, I was happy to go in profits, and then once it came back in drawdown, I was happy because perfect. Now I'm going to get an even better price, and I added position where before I would have closed position.
Yeah.
And that second entry, it because it's a better price, the risk is already managed.
Yeah. I think it's the wrong chart.
But I think I'm going to close full trade over here because 30-minute is closing very strong. I wanted to close like more doji like.
That that was my fault.
let's see. Oh, it's at stop loss anyway.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good right there.
Yeah, as I was saying, I've seen a lot, to be honest, even on the lower time frames, like the previous 4-hour candle.
Yes.
It's just
Very good trade right here on gold. Very good trade. Could have also just bought based on this candle closing above these levels. Not that strong, but you would have
we
bought.
might see actually 800 retested. Oh shit, you're looking at gold.
Yeah, right there.
Sorry.
Go back. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I think we might retest 800 level on a 4-hour before we go up, because that's sort of a like rejection zone.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. I think it's the end of our trading session as well, for me, at least. And I'm definitely gonna look some more into gold now for this week as well. Not gonna change my entire plan, but you know the thing is, if GJ is not working out for me for the past 2 months already, you know.
I mean, just look at gold and try to catch those super high probability moves first.
I'm gonna just use small loss like 20 cent, 50% loss.
Yeah.
Then just work my way up. But gold has been doing a lot cleaner moves, lot better moves lately, rather than GJ, and that's why you see, even on New York session in the stream of them guys, you know, they've been putting GJ aside as well. Even with Raquel, he's been putting GJ aside.
Gold was his biggest profit for last month.
Yeah,
or this
gold.
month.
Yeah, but that's the thing. GJ has been acting weird as well on in New York, so I might just hold back on GJ, just trade gold for now for maybe some trades on GJ, but see what I can do gold this week.
Yeah, I mean, I think watch it for this until this month ends for 2 weeks, and then from there you can execute on it on small risk.
Yeah.
Or if you see picture perfect opportunity in the next 2 weeks, just take it like 10
Yeah,
cent lot.
yeah, I will. 10, 20 cent lots. No tryout trades, just good trades.
Yeah, you just got to keep in mind that with the 10 pip stop loss, 10 cent lot equals 10 euros.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's good.
So I've still got my position here
So
on
if I
pound yen.
get like 20 pip stop, it's only like 20 euros.
Mm-hmm.
Small range right here. But you're fully out in GJ right now.
No, I'm still in it.
I mean, if I can't even catch 10 pips over in only just 2 trades in like in 1.5 months, yeah. What am I supposed to do with GJ then? I try every day. And if 10 pips is hardly achievable, yeah. So.
It's almost like asking too much from it.
Unless you buy the bottom of the range and sell the top of the range, it's difficult to get the 10 pips on a breakout at the moment in London.
Yeah, it's very hard. And every time I see 7, 8 pips, it just reverses to my entry again.
Mhm.
So I think if you just take longer trades, longer swingy type trades, that just take longer, and you see probabilities going against you and with you constantly, but that's GJ right now. It's like same as Najim. He sees things against him, but he's just giving it more time. No 20-minute, 30-minute trades, just 2, 3, 4-hour trades.
Yeah, exactly. I've been in this trade for 30 minutes now. I'm still confident that it can be a good trade, but it might need 2 hours to play out. Because this current 1 hour might close small
Yeah.
doji bearish.
If I was
but
you, I would just hold it and see what happens.
yeah, what I'm doing is I have the first position. I'm gonna secure everything at like 11, 12 pips. No, I'm gonna secure 85% at 9 pips, and the runner on the first position is out at 11 pips, and then second position I'm leaving to run for like, and I'll just come back tomorrow, see where it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, if this was me last week, I would have closed 100% everything, and then in about 1 hour time, I'll be like, oh man, my idea worked out, but I'm not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes down to accepting drawdown.
Yeah, right now with swing trading, it's more accepting that drawdown.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm done. Cheers.
Pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
Yeah. I'm gonna journal that and see what happens. Yeah, the thing, I still believe it can go up, like you said. I mean, it just takes too much time the last, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to, like, we've seen, we are now pretty much the Asian session for GJ. And not that New York is that good, but you know, we are not getting good moves on GJ. We're just getting the trashiest moves. And really, what we also see on GJ is that it just doesn't know what it wants to do. Breaks up right here, but goes down again. Breaks up right here again. Oh no, go down again. It's just the indecision constantly is just really, really annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, I think based on that, I'm just gonna look some more into gold and see.
No, I'm staying on GJ, but yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
have to
staying on
journal
GJ as
more,
well,
yeah.
but just you know, maybe with different type of trades, longer trades, trades with bigger stop losses. You know, just normally if I would have taken a trade like right here, let's say, with a stop loss below, maybe stop loss below the current entire zone. Just
yeah, you're looking at high time frames.
yeah, just going to 4-hour time frames and 1-hour time frames, accepting no, and yeah, the trade is going to take longer. Target's going to be bigger, but
yeah. Yeah. Not giving up, and yeah, it'll work one day. All right, see you guys. See you tomorrow.
Take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
This is just nasty, man. Absolutely nasty.
I still see GJ coming down. but I'll probably be asleep.
Ricardo, will you be looking at the New York session from Australia?
Tonight it's happening in an hour. Yeah, possibly for a while.
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to when our daylight saving finishes. Then it would have already started for us.
Are you near Brisbane area, like the East Coast?
No, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Newcastle, which is about, I don't know, about 800k from Brisbane.
Okay.
It's about 150k from Sydney.
Right. Oh yeah, you did mention Newcastle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on
with
Lake
the risotto bowl.
That's me.
Yeah, man. Savage.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
like craving them in all honesty, you know? Like proper
Yeah.
craving them.
Well, we had a shitty day yesterday because it was raining and it was pretty thunderstormy and windy. And it was okay for a while, and then it got worse. I lit my first fire for the season yesterday. I think it was about 13 degrees.
Man, you're complaining about 13 degrees?
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
That's like a blessing for us, man.
I know. I lived in Wisconsin for a long time, and that was like 30 below. And
For me, 7 degrees.
Hello, Luke.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. A lot of
Hey,
background
how
noise,
are
though,
you?
but yeah, pretty good, man.
I just wanted to, say something. I mean, although it's worth not great terms, might help for your.
I can barely hear you.
Oh no.
Speak again? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Jamil. I never speak. I usually listen, like some stalker in the background. But what I wanted to say was, I guess today you sound pretty down.
Oh, really?
But it's not going to be forever.
No.
I mean, 3 days ago, I heard you do some breakdown on gold in about 45 seconds. And for me, I had never seen anything like it. So I was like, oh my goodness, this guy is some different level. So, I mean, just keep your head up, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's just the fact that
I think
GJ.
it was Thursday. It was Thursday towards the end of the session. You broke it down in such a way, and everything played out exactly how you said.
Oh, really?
It.
Okay,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. So I was like, no, I watched it 2 or 3 times. I was like, how did he do that? You know?
Oh, damn. I didn't even know. Okay. Okay,
I'll find the times and everything. I'll send them to you. But
okay, yeah,
keep it up.
Yeah, thank
this
you, man.
GJ, it's rubbish today, but
Yeah.
you have other weapons in your arsenal. So
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, just a 1.5 months of GJ, just 1.5, 2 months GJ. Break-even trades. I have so many break-even trades, so many small losses, and if I get a win, it's always a good win because I just don't close it like 7-8 pips. But
yeah,
you know, so many times. I think last month I had in 1 week I already had like 4 or 5 break-even trades that all been to like 7-8 pips profit, some 9. Yeah, it is what it is. Small losses. I'm keeping my losses small because at the moment, right now, I used like 1.25 cent loss, so I only lost 4.9 pips in total, based on 2 tries. So it's pretty good, but still.
Yeah, it's still great defense, and I guess when you do get your wins, that's how you're profitable over time. So
Yeah.
Wow, man, it's good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
All right.
Bye, man. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day as well on the stream.
Okay.
Streaming for a pretty long time.
Sorry, how are you managing your trade? I know you're in buys.
Yeah, I'm still in buys. I've got a little smile on my face because this 15-minute is finally closing bullish, so there's some sort of kind of
yeah, and it's
blue
at
on the
that
chart,
support,
right?
15-minute support. If it
Yeah,
closes bullish.
So what's your just for like just to see how you play this trade out? Where are you planning to manage it or like close it?
My stop loss is literally the low of the previous 30-minute. That's where my both stop losses are. But other than that, I didn't manage anything. Oh well, actually, I did
Right.
Yeah,
manage
close bullish. Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
So it's like 67, 967 ish.
The exact price is yeah 971.
Oh, okay.
971, and
That's
yeah.
like that's like the tip of it. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah, dude. Like it was a miracle today. I didn't get stopped out by 0.01 pip.
one
My
exactly.
God.
Yeah, look at it. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that was
Mm,
a
okay.
blessing. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day too. I'm just gonna close MetaTrader, leave the position how it is,
Yeah. Let's
and then come back tomorrow and
see what happens.
uh, yeah, hopefully one of the position is like up 100 pips or something. That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
good luck, man. Like, I hope it works out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really do. But
I think it's more
yeah,
likely I'm gonna get stopped out in the next 5
What's
minutes
your
than it is
stop loss?
971.
7-1.
970?
971, yeah. Literally 2 pips away.
How
So yeah,
much risk did you use in this trade?
um uh 4/5 of my normal position size in total.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
mark up a chart and explain it because this first
But
time I'm ever using dynamic risk.
but your stop loss is quite low, right? So you won't be risking that much
No, no, true.
in a sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna look at longer term trades
true,
on GJ.
true. Because yeah, if this 1 hour can close weak bearish, then the next one can go bullish. Then this trade it took 2 hours, literally. So
Yeah.
gotta have patience.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, just longer. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been looking for a couple weeks as well now. Is just looking if like what would have happened if I placed my stop like right here. You see this zone? Taking buys. What would have happened if I placed my stop right here, smaller position, and just expect price to just start climbing slowly?
Mm. And then your target is also bigger, of course.
Target bigger, but you see a lot more success.
Hmm. Yeah, because it's not respecting the candle trends that well, but it does respect the
Yeah,
swing highs and
yeah.
lows.
It would have only been an 18 pip stop below this level.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could have been hit. You're out, right?
No,
One
almost,
micro pip.
almost.
Ooh, that was
Oh,
close.
Ooh,
Oh, that was close. But I've seen
man,
that happen
okay.
over and over again. Just respecting these levels, and then on the higher time frames, just 4 hours and whatever, and just continue of price further up.
True.
And if you
Ooh, there
just
goes.
there it goes. It's hit,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
The luck ran out.
locking out.
You wouldn't have lost like too much in that because what, like 4-5 pips maybe?
Let's take a look. Yeah, pretty much lost 0.5%.
Yeah. I mean, horrible day today, man. Like in terms of price, like I don't care about the trades that people took, but the price action and the movement, it's a
Yeah,
Monday, guys. It's a Monday.
Yeah.
It's a Monday morning,
it should
and
have
there's
been
a
a no
lot of
trade.
news. There's a lot of news coming in later on in the week. There's going to be a lot
Yeah.
of volume. So I think I'm just going to like
Reddit
save up my
folders.
lots for later on in the week
Yeah.
when there's like good
The,
volume.
the
So
thing
like
is, for me, is
go for it.
if I just get like 3 wins, literally 3 wins, I have all my losses back from the last 1.5 months.
Mhm.
So that's pretty good, but still, it's like getting 10
Now,
pips is pretty hard right now.
look, when I look at your trades, right? Thing is that you're managing them amazingly. So
Yeah.
if it was any other person, like if it was someone who was quite impatient and really frustrated at seeing the reds, I think they would be in like they would have maybe bust their account up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
true,
you're
true.
doing something good in itself.
Yeah,
So
the only thing I'm good at managing risk at the moment, but the only thing is the price is just not working with me on going into profits.
Yeah.
it'll
That's the
come,
thing.
man. It'll come. It's the market right now. It's the market, bro.
Yeah,
It's the
100%, 100%. Because every time I just see 7, 5, 7, 6, 8 pips and then back down. But maybe that
happened
should
today as
be.
well, right?
No, I've been 5 pips today. I was in with my first position. I think I hit once this level hit. I was in like 5 pips or something. This is my first entry, like 4 pips, but based on the second entry, I don't know if it pushed again, but I don't know. I was in something like 4, 4, 5 pips around that, and at that time, I'm not gonna manage risk on break even. Like if I had 6, 7 pips, yeah, I would have managed risk on break even. But I was already in the first I was only in with like a 30-cent lot, and then after when it pushed down a bit more, I put in the other lot as well. And I was in with a 60-cent lot, and then it went up a bit and then back down again, and then took me out. And first trade, I was up like 3 pips as well, 3, 4 pips around that. I don't know what my exact entry was anymore on that one. It was like I had the same one, 40 and a one at 19. I had one entry that was right here, and one entry was at like 44, which went up. I don't know. Some pips. I didn't even care. You know, it just didn't go the way it wanted it to go.
You know, like if you just black screen these, right, and look at just that 1/2 an hour candle which has broken into the range, that's a perfect entry.
This one.
Yes, no, the one before that.
This one.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I took that. Yeah, expecting
Yeah.
to fill this wick
This
and
is
continue further up.
any like it's just Monday today or something, but any other time breaking out of range, Frankfurt open, got a nice long wick, closed above the resistance. If you look to the left, there's a nice clean candle. That's an ideal entry. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's just one of those 20% of the time, right?
But maybe
And plus,
it's
like you're trading in their direction as well. I don't see like I don't know what you could see to be wrong in that.
yeah, maybe that 4-hour level and that 1-hour level that took it off.
Yeah, but then you're looking at volume time.
Yeah, volume times. You're expecting that to break. I expected it to break. You know.
I mean, if you don't ever take these kind of trade, you're never gonna trade. Like for
Yeah.
me, like in terms of my analysis.
Exactly. Then you're gonna just wait for the rest of your life to take a trade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's if anyone knows anything else, like, please educate me or like tell me about it because I don't know, man.
Yeah, I didn't take that trade because it looked weak.
Yeah.
Because there was the 4-hour resistance and it didn't close that strong above.
Yeah.
And that wick fill was, I felt it was more of a rejection than it was
Right.
a wick fill. That's why I didn't take it personally.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So if Master P, if that candle had closed anything above like 50 level or 60, then would that have been an entry for you?
Yeah. Yeah. I would
so like if I annotate, if you don't mind me annotating.
Yeah, if it had closed like 2 pips, 1 pip stronger, I would have been
Can
in
you
it.
zoom in slightly, please, Luke?
Oh yeah.
Zoom in slightly.
Bruv, have you seen the trade? Oh shit. Najim took.
If this is the trade.
I think so. Yeah.
So if that was the candle right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just.
Yeah, that's what I pretty much wanted, but I was going in with lower risk anyway, so I was like, I said above 40, and it closed 41. You know, 40, 41 around that. You know, so that's why I took.
Yeah.
Yeah, went up first, and then.
Yeah, and then it was the exact
me
same
out right
situation.
Here. Yeah, exact same. This is exact same.
Just 30 minutes later.
Next time I'm gonna, if I see it, I'm just gonna sell.
Yeah, how to adapt properly. You want to take buys? No, take a sell.
But that's the market condition right now. If I take a sell with a nice, you know, a nice win.
Right, okay, I'll keep that in mind, man. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Thanks. Right, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ending the stream.
I'll
with
be
this
there
one.
for. Will you listen? Look at Raj's stream. Will you be there?
Today.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Let me know
I won't
what
trade.
time you're.
I won't trade, but I'll watch probably.
I might come in to ask him a question about dynamic risk.
Yeah, I'll be there as well. Just let me know when you're in.
Right. Okay. All right, guys.
See you
Have a
guys.
lovely day. Cheers, man.
Bye bye.
Take care.